Have you ever imagined what lies beneath the earth? If we keep digging continuously underground, deeper than the ocean, even deeper than the height of Mount Everest, where would we reach? If scientists can travel millions of kilometers from Earth to reach Mars, then why do we fail again and again when trying to dig a 12,740-kilometer hole into the Earth? In today's video, we will discover what mysteries lie beneath the Earth's surface that make even the most powerful drilling rigs weak. Let's start from the very top layer of the Earth, where we live. Around 80% of the Earth's life exists here. If we go 1 to 2 feet below the surface, we will find insects and rat burrows. At around 6 feet deep, people are usually buried. Going down to about 13 feet, you could find ancient tombs, like that of Egyptian king Tutankhamun, along with his treasures. In ancient Egypt, kings were buried about 10 feet underground. At 20 feet deep, metal detectors can still detect metals buried underground. At 23 feet, you would find the Cu Chi tunnels. During the Vietnam War, soldiers built these tunnels to hide, communicate, and launch surprise attacks on American forces. At around 40 feet deep, Nile crocodiles can dig burrows. This is one of the deepest holes dug by animals. At 65 feet underground, you will find the Paris catacombs containing the skeletons of over 6 million people. At 180 feet deep, you can find underground urban farms, like those in China, where crops are grown using artificial light. At 328 feet, nuclear waste is buried to prevent harm to humans. At 346 feet, you will find the deepest metro station in the world, located in Kiev, Ukraine. It is so deep that multiple elevators are needed to reach it. At 400 feet, you can see the deepest tree roots. Some wild fig trees in Africa can grow roots this deep in search of water. At 500 feet underground, you will find the world's deepest hotel, the Sala Silver Mine Underground Hotel in Sweden. There is no Wi-Fi or mobile signal there. Guests communicate only through radio and spend time peacefully under candlelight. At 720 feet, you reach the deepest riverbed found in the Congo River in Africa. Humans have gone even deeper. At 950 feet, you will find one of the deepest railway tunnels, the Seikan Tunnel in Japan, connecting 2 islands beneath the sea. At 1,000 feet, even a person hiding underground cannot escape a nuclear missile like the B-82 nuclear warhead, which can destroy structures deep underground. At 1,419 feet below sea level lies the Dead Sea. It is so low that even the Empire State Building could fit inside it. At 2,300 feet, you reach the San Jose Mine in Chile, where 33 miners were trapped for 69 days without proper food and water. At 3,180 feet, there is the Bingham Canyon Mine, a massive man-made pit where you can still see the sky from the bottom. It is so deep that the Burj Khalifa could fit inside it. At 7,257 feet, you will find the deepest cave in the world, located in Georgia. Humans have gone even deeper. At 10,500 feet lies the Kolar Gold Field in India, once a major gold mining site and inspiration for the KGF movie. At 12,000 feet, you will find the deepest living organism, known as the devil worm, which can survive in extreme depths. At 13,123 feet, about 4 kilometers, lies the deepest gold mine, the Monpeng Gold Mine in South Africa. Temperatures there can exceed 66 degrees Celsius, making it extremely challenging for workers. Despite the danger, people still work there for small wages. If someone falls from the top, it would take about 30 seconds to reach the bottom. If we go even deeper, at 40,240 feet, we reach the deepest point in the ocean, known as the Challenger Deep. In 1951, the British ship HMS Challenger measured it to be about 10,863 meters deep. It is so deep that even if Mount Everest were placed upside down, there would still be a 2-kilometer gap. But surprisingly, humans have dug even deeper into the Earth. At 402,230 feet, around 12 kilometers, we reach the deepest man-made hole, known as the Kola Super Deep Borehole in Russia. It is only 23 centimeters wide. Scientists aimed to reach the Earth's center, but after years of drilling, temperatures reached around 200 degrees Celsius. The equipment could no longer function and drilling had to stop. This remains the deepest point humans have ever reached underground. To understand how deep the Earth is, we need to understand its layers. The Earth has 4 main layers: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. So far, all our drilling has only reached the crust, which is about 30 to 70 kilometers thick. This is where we live. Below 70 kilometers lies the mantle, which is about 2,900 kilometers thick. It has 2 parts, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. The upper mantle extends up to 660 kilometers and behaves like a semi-liquid. Volcanoes originate from here. The lower mantle extends down to 2,900 kilometers. Due to immense pressure, it is semi-solid, like toothpaste, and flows slowly. Temperatures range from 1,000 degrees Celsius to 3,000 degrees Celsius. Below 2,900 kilometers lies the outer core, about 2,200 kilometers thick, made of molten iron and nickel. Temperatures range from 4,000 degrees Celsius to 5,500 degrees Celsius, similar to the sun's surface. Despite this heat, immense pressure keeps it solid. Scientists believe that metals from the core rise through the mantle to the crust where we extract them, like iron, copper, gold, and silver, through volcanic activity and tectonic movement. If all layers are combined, the Earth's radius is about 6,371 kilometers. The total diameter is about 12,742 kilometers. If you dig straight through the Earth from one side, you would come out on the opposite side. For example, a hole from India would exit near Chile and the Pacific Ocean. However, with modern technology, we have managed to dig about 12 kilometers deep, just a tiny fraction of the Earth's total depth.